Okay, I've got a request today to do Darth Maul. Anyways, I got a request. I thought, yeah, okay. But not my cup of tea, but I shall do it for you. Anyways, we're gonna start with the head. We're gonna make the top part, which is going to be an oval. See if I can do this. Come around. So now the bottom of the head, it's going to be more straight and then come in. Okay, so let's just bring this down. So right here, we want it to bring it in. So bring this down and then bring this, whoosh, hold on, craziness. His chin. So it's gonna look like this. You wanna put a very light line down the middle and a light line in the middle, okay? So what that middle line is, we're gonna put his ears right here on that middle line. Put you over here. And I'm going to do the eyes. So I'm gonna do eyes right below that line. It's just like two arches. And this is the little tear duct area. And then make it come up. Tear duct area. There you go. Now he's looking, usually when you look at scary people or somebody that has a mug shot or whatever, their eyes usually have whites below it. So we're just going to be doing two eyes like this. Make a line in here because that's in there. And we are going to do a circle lightly, and then his pupils are small. When you think cutesy, you think big pupils. When you think horrible scariness, you think small. Yes, bad guys, small. All right, we're gonna come in just a little bit to give him that like, I am mad look. So I'm just gonna be bringing these in down a little bit just to make him look more sinister, and he does. See how that makes him look more sinister? So just erase a little bit. Oh yeah, he's already looking like a bad guy. And then we are going to, he doesn't really have eyebrows, but there's an indication of like where the eyebrows should be, but we're gonna put those in there. We're gonna Sharpie those ones, not his tattoos, but we're gonna be sharpening those. And now let's go halfway down. So let's think of the halfway point here. Oops, let's get about halfway, hold on. So about halfway there, and then his mouth's right about there. So right here, this is just where his nose is. We're just gonna kind of put an indication of where his nose is because he's got his face painted. And his mouth, it's pretty much, yeah, a line. He's not too happy. And he has no hair, so bam, you got there. And then we're just gonna do an indication of where his neck is when we get back to it. So let's go in there with his ears. Mostly these are gonna be colored in black, so you're not really gonna see much of it. And now we get to do the wonderful horns all over his head. So we'll start with the one at the very top. So just make a triangle, but then bring it down. Super scary. Yeah, oh, it looks super scary. Okay, right below it, there's another horn. We'll do this right smack dab in the middle. This is the horn that's coming out. You can only see like the angle of it. And he's got a horn coming out here. And he's got another one that's just coming off the edge here. Super scary. Yeah, I'm more into like unicorns and cute stuff like that. Girly stuff. Okay, go up. Down. Except for I do like Harry Potter, but that's a different scary. That's more of like magical, fun, scary. Yeah, that's a different scary. My husband's more Lord of the Rings scary, Star Wars scary. I'm more Harry Potter scary. Okay, he's got a horn right here. I'm gonna put a horn off this side. Joyously scary. Okay, So now we get to do his awesome tattoos. Okay, right here, we'll start with the nose. Just go down and up. And we're gonna use that center line because he's got lots of, he actually has like a line right down here. Doesn't go all the way, but we can make that line. And right in the middle where his eyes are, that's gonna be this line. So just make a line across. Then you're gonna make a triangle. And then one more triangle. Or diamond. These will be colored in with our colored pencil, not a big deal. And then we have another triangle up here. Okay. And this part is going to go around and then up. It's gonna go around and then up. And around here we are going to make a space, the base of it. And then this is gonna be a space, the base of it. Okay, so now coming off the head, let's just start from up here, bring it down. And it's gonna come up, and then it's got the ring around it. And this will have a ring around it. Oh, I made this a little too, you know what? I made this a little too close. So I'm gonna have to bring this in a touch so I can get this back in. So we have a ring. It's gonna come around, come down, come out a little bit, and down. I know it gets confusing, I apologize. Okay, we're gonna come off the top of the head and then bring it down. It's gonna come back up. Do the ring around it. Ring around this one. Actually, this barely has a ring because it's mostly on the other side, so we're not gonna actually have a ring there. We're just gonna bring this down and then go around that. All right, let's do this line coming down. So right off of here, kind of goes down. Something like that. Now, whatever you do on one side, you have to try to do on the other. So it's coming off of here. Okay, what is this gonna get? Now his eyes, around the eyes, you're gonna come down here. Make it go out, up, and down. I'm debating, should we have done the Sharpie first? You know what? Let's do the Sharpie before we forget. Get out your nice Sharpie. That's not the next one. Just because we have so many lines in here, we're only Sharpieing the main lines. So go around and you're gonna Sharpie, don't Sharpie the tattoos, just the base of the eye. Okay, so let's, how about we do the outline down here and we'll get back to the tattoos in a second. Okay, so we make where the neck is, but he has this funky turtlenecks. Hey, he's making turtlenecks popular again. Whoop, whoop. They used to be very popular back in the 80s and 90s, turtlenecks. Yes, I had lots of them. I tried to dress my kids in them. Then after a while they said, we hate these, Mom. Those are his shoulders, and then this is like his hood that's gonna come over, but it's just back there. So we're just gonna leave it back there. All right, so I want you guys to Sharpie that and then double Sharpie, okay? Let's do that. So that's the biggie, okay? Okay, now you can see that is the only thing I Sharpied. Everything else is gonna be colored pencil. So now we're not confused, so you can look on there and see what I Sharpied and what I didn't Sharpie. Okay, so now we can come down to finish this eye off. It's just gonna come in like that. So let's do the same thing on this side. Bring it down. And it's gonna come up to the other side. And this kind of goes, oh, it comes all the way up there. Oops, just kidding. Okay, now we have the cheek designs. They're just gonna go up. They're gonna be like little triangles. And his mouth has like a V above it. And it's gonna go on the sides here. Oops, this one I went a little too far. And this is gonna come up like this, up. And then he's got these funky lip designs. You go down like this. All right, we are ready to color. Let's start with the eyes. So I did not Sharpie the eyes, I just used red. And you wanna go around that part with red. And a little bit around the edge inside here. It looks like he's got like bloodshot eyes. Oh yes, he looks that much more evil. So go around the outside here. And then go around lightly, go around the inside of the eye right here. And then we'll do this part is red. You guys, can you see that in there? Now you want to take the yellow and then not the shiny, but everything else, color yellow in there. Ooh, scariness. And also black for the pupil. It looks so scary. If you want, you can put a little bit of black shadow in here. A little bit. Okay, so now we can color all of these black, all of our lines. Okay, fun facts for you. The horns that protrude out of his head, and let's see, the horns that protrude from his head and the tattoos that cover his body are markings of Zabrak. And so that is what I read. Go around these ones. This one's all gonna be colored in, so don't worry about that. So you're gonna come in here and then you can color this part in, why not? Let's just do it. And the horns develop as the Zabrak grow, and they train their whole life. Okay, and then come down here, get this one. And they possess a resistance to physical pain. I think everybody want that. And I read somewhere they have a second heart. You guys can comment below and tell me, am I right or not? But that's just what I read. I mean, that's not far-fetched because like cows have like multiple stomachs, so I guess Maul can have several hearts. Okay, go around here. It's gonna be black. And I'm gonna show you how to do the horns to kind of make them look like that. They look almost like bad dog teeth. You know how they just kind of like, oh, those have not been brushed in a while. That's what they remind me of. Yes, bad dog teeth. Bad dog. And color along here. And then we're gonna color all inside of here. And if you want to go under here, let's go a little darker under there just to make it look like there's a shadow. You see how I did that? And I'm gonna go around the eyes a little darker. It just gives that menacing look right around the eyes. Yes, menacing. Okay, color in there. Kind of like medium color. And then we'll go in and put some darks around the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go around the eyes. Awesome job. Scary. All right, do you want me to show you the horns? Okay, I'm gonna show you the horns. I'm taking golden yellow, So you kind of want to go around the outside with a little golden yellow. And then you come in here with tan on the bottom to just give it that grimy look. It looks a little grimy, like it hasn't been brushed. That's how, and then put a little same thing on all of them. Gonna go around the outside and then I'm gonna give it that grimy. All right, so come in here with the tan and then you're gonna come in the base. Maybe he doesn't brush his horns. Maybe they're not supposed to brush their horns. Maybe they should brush their horns. Just like you brush your teeth. That would be so funny if he's over the sink. Spit. Okay, so let's finish the black. So we're gonna go over these ones. Color his nose in. Oh, his ears, we're gonna color him on all black, but then we're going to come in here and then make it darker along where the inside of the ear is. Okay, same thing, we're just gonna color it all in black, and we're gonna make it darker. Oops, hold on. Darker right inside here. Okay, to this dark. Okay, last but not least, other than the red, is we will do back here. And I'm gonna color this part really dark black, just so it's a contrast from the lighter black we do on the inside. So I'm pushing down really hard right here. And then I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter. Under the chin, I'm gonna go down darker. Okay, so under the chin, definitely go darker, 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 so you can actually see where the chin is, because everything's kind of one color. Bad guys always seem to wear one color, black. Okay, so let's go in with our red. So I'm pressing darker around the outside, but as I come in, it's gonna be lighter in here. Okay, darker. Oh, these are red in here too. You can make those red. And darker along the edge. Places you're also going to want to color darker is around, see right here, so it looks like there's a nose definition. Right on this side, this is where it's gonna be darker. And I'm also gonna go along the brow darker. At least that's what I did. This is where the crease line is. It's hard to tell when it's all just one color. Or just two colors. Red in there. To lighter right here. Ooh, we're getting close here. And you can always fine tune it and do more darks and lights of everything. Okay, I'm gonna do some darks more underneath that lip right there. Right here, this is kind of like where his chin is. So you can do darker around there more. I'm gonna do darker more underneath the nose so it looks like there's a shadow there. And these are the crease lines. He's not smiling, but this is kind of like where those creases are right here. All right, there's kind of it. You guys can fine tune it, tweak it a little bit more, put more darks and lights, but have a great day.